the reset to reward ratio indicator and multiple orders provided for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 and execute it. For the charts, traders can also refer to this page to understand how the indicator works and has been used. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file and execute it by dragging the file onto the chart. To display the risk ratio, we first need to open a trade. We specify a take profit and a stop loss, and then the amounts for take profit and stop loss will be shown to us. Here, I am opening a buy trade. The stop loss amount is placed below this peak, and the take profit amount is placed above this peak. In the bottom left of the chart, the take profit and stop loss amounts are specified. Additionally, if you have multiple trades on different symbols, it will calculate the take profit and stop loss for you and display them in the settings section. In the input section, there are options for us, with the first part related to the custom theme or template of the indicator, which has 3 sections: dark theme, light theme, and auto. By selecting the dark theme option, a dark template is applied to the chart. By selecting the light theme option, a light template is applied to the chart, the template that is currently on my chart. And by selecting the auto option, only the colors of the candles change, with profit candles turning bright green and bearish candles turning bright red. The next section relates to the symbol mode, which has 2 parts. By selecting the first option, it only displays the take profit and stop loss for this symbol, and the symbol on which you have opened a trade. By selecting the All Symbols option, it calculates and displays the take profit and stop loss amounts for any symbol you have traded. The next section pertains to the magic number, which is inactive by default, and you can activate it here. You can specify the magic number amount. The next section relates to the use of comments, which is also inactive by default, and you can activate it. You can specify the comment amount, and the next section concerns display settings, where there are 4 different options available. You can place the display in the top left, bottom right, or top right of the chart. The next section relates to display settings. The display is set with a distance of 10 pixels from the x-axis and the horizontal axis relative to the screen, and you can change this amount. The next section relates to the display on the y-axis, which is set to a default value of 35, and you can adjust the distance based on pixels. The next section is for the x-axis, where you can adjust the width of the box, and the next section allows you to set the height of the box. The font type settings section lets you change the font type and size from this part. You can also adjust the font color, the font style, and the box, along with changing the box border, which is set to blue by default. The last section is for the usage time, which, if activated, moves the box behind the candles when the candles and shadows come onto your box, placing the candles on top of the box. Here, I select the dark template and confirm it by default. As you can see, my template has turned dark and the indicator has been applied to my chart. Well, friends, we have reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy to hear your comments and suggestions in the comment section.